Does this chart hold the key for the market here for 2023? Right, there's so much speculation of where the market is headed, right? There's a lot of bearishness, I think, in social media, and the overall investor sentiment is still extremely bearish, as the market has been pretty stagnant, and just kind of floating up here a little bit. This is a chart where I basically went through and checked my YouTube video views and see critical levels, important juncture. What are the views? So as you can see, some of these views counts are pretty extreme. You'll find some extreme highs and lows. You can see right before COVID here. You can see my views, only 800 views, I think. This was prior to 2020 COVID crash. I was doing my videos, I think, once a week or so, and very randomly. But this was, and then I started to kind of more get into doing on a daily basis. At some point right here, I believe, when the market started dropping pretty heavily, during March and February. But as you can see, from going from 800 views before the decline to 5,000 views, you can see 5,000 views just right at the low here, 321, March 21st, 2020. That's literally right there. As you can see, there's a huge difference from 800 views versus 5,000 views. That's pretty much more than 5 times more views there. And then you think I'll kind of, some of my videos will keep that view count going, right? You think I can maybe, now that I got some exposure on YouTube, so as the market goes higher, and right in May, right here on here, so as the market makes a move to the upside, I get 800 views. This is the same number, that 800 views, which is 800 views just before the decline of 2020. So as you can see, what happened to my views during this upturn? It's very fascinating stuff right here. So near the lows, we got 5,000 views, and you think some of those people will continue to kind of come back and get get updates on this, and they might want to continue to view what I would have to say, especially the fact that I was talking about the generational lifetime buying opportunity. So as the market gone higher, you think these people want to know if that case is still valid. And you can see that during that May of 2020, bulls looking to regain control, because again we've seen some of these volatilities. Again, 800 views, very puny numbers there compared to 5,000. And then market gets up, makes new all-time highs during 2020 there, and as you can see, title stock market melt up, and this was the August 26th. That's literally right here. Got a little bit better, but 1.2K versus 5,000 seems like still very much lacking there. But hey, nonetheless, I did gain a little bit more views compared to what we saw around May or so. And then market actually starting to see a little bit steeper pullbacks that we haven't seen since it bottomed in late March there. So as you can see, and that was the pre-election, this was when Trump and Biden was battling here. You can see the steeper decline. And here we can see that my views has gone up to 2.7K. Important message before the election. It was just the day before, a couple days before the election there. It was literally right here, right at this low. Again, prior to the election, there's some uncertainty, jittery action with these both of these declines. A lot of people were talking about this was going to be that double top, and a lot of people also talked about the fact that we may even see a March lows revisitation could be on the way. I remember a lot of people talking about that. Well, again, we've seen some spikes in the views. Definitely, again, 5,000 views at the low of March. Prior to the election decline, it spiked up to about 2.7K there. So definitely spiked up. So just 2021, yeah, 1.2K. Again, that's very standard. 1.2K here. And so again, when the market is on its way, a market rally phase, even at the top here, it seems like nobody want to watch my videos. And then we see a very, very steep decline. 2022, this is 2022 May, right? As you can see here, this is literally right at this low, right? I talked about market crash or bull market, primary term bull market, high low. What I was talking about is, going all the way to 2009. Is it going to be high, higher low? That's what I was talking about. Anyway, my views spiked up here, for 4.5K views. Perfect. Market initially makes a move, comes right back down, and we have highest viewed, you know what I'm saying, since the COVID decline. Even COVID decline only got 5,000 views. Even the very provocative title there, the generational lifetime bond, they only got 5,000 views. However, this October 21st, 2022, they literally right here talked about this signal that hasn't appeared in 6 years. This is first time we saw this signal, this divergent signal that appeared that got nearly 6,000 views. This is a highest view since the COVID decline views there. So you can see some of these massive declines, corrections. We do see the views definitely spiking up quite heavily. And then we see some upturn here, and this was just yesterday. And that view just went back to normal, which is again 1.4K, which is same as 1.2, 1.2. This is a fascinating stuff. So you can see the views definitely dies out when we see that rally. But when we see a steep correction, it seems as though the decline or the views spike up quite heavily. So you can see during 2020 here, we see a very, very steep decline, right? And then we see 5,000 views. In the middle part of in May, that view tanked very, very hard, right? Again, market goes up, the view counts tanked hard. And that was sort of that, like the midpoint right here, before it made another leg higher. So you can see at these lows, you see my my view counts 4.5, and then up 5.8. These are high views. As the market gets back up to this level here, about 400, that view tanked quite heavily, about 1.4K view. That 1.4 is actually the lowest is since I believe the entire this year and last year. So I usually got, because since we've been in this sort of a you know what I mean, this is downtrend, this is semi-recession, bear market sort of type of you know what I'm saying, price action we've been in 2022. I usually got 2,000 to 3,000 views. So this was actually the lowest view that I've received on my videos since the before this tankage that we witnessed in 2022. So this is actually the lowest view. This is kind of similar to this view here, 800 views. That's the lowest view since this view right there. When that occurred, we saw another leg higher. Is this the signal where you get a steep view, the view tanks, and then we go make to, you know, the market is ready to make leg higher? Ladies and gentlemen, here's a technical analysis analyzing my YouTube video views.
10 minutes later.
As you can see here quickly, we found support at 406 on Spider. And ever since we launched that micro-term moving average a couple of days ago, as you can see, That level has been acting as a resistance. So you can see it. Market deteriorated for a day or two, and then looks like today in the last 3 hours we did see some pop here. So it looks like bulls trying to reclaim that micro-term moving average. Because we're below the micro-term, we want to continue to give benefit of the doubt to the sellers in the micro-term. However, in the short-term and the mid-term, you can see my short-term moving average is still rising along with my mid-term and the long-term moving average. We still got 404 gap area. Some of these gaps still open. So overall sentiment is still bullish overall, except only the micro-term moving average is supporting the sellers. In the micro-term, we could still see some volatility in that vicinity. Oscillator hasn't crossed up yet. Maybe it's preparing to do so right here, similar to what we witnessed about a week and a half ago or so. And this is kind of the ideal level. This is the entry level of oversold level. Not extremely oversold, but we're kind of getting into the oversold. Again, this is where we did see that low, you know, just about 2 weeks ago or so right there. I wonder if we do see a follow-through move to the upside tomorrow and reclaim that micro-term moving average and close the day rather than a strong bullish sentiment for the day. If we close above it, there's a chance this oscillator can cross back. I'm gonna come back for you. We'll reassess the situation. Enjoy your evening. Go train tomorrow.